far, and I don't think that's going to catch anybody off guard. We've had plenty of warm days. Even the overnight lows have been quite warm, so that accounts for about 3 to 5-6 degrees above the normal. Precip wise, we've talked about that a couple times this week. We're definitely above the departure in that sense, minus Jamestown, of course, below departure there by 3/4 of an inch. But let's have some fun here this afternoon. I do want to emphasize we have no snow in our forecast right through the end of October. That puts us through Halloween. A couple of chances of moisture as in rain, absolutely. But the past couple of Octobers here, obviously nothing this year for snowfall. 2024, we had nothing in October. 2023, 9 inches. And you probably remember what happened in 2019 with 17 inches on the ground. That was a big storm that came through. But it's that time where we're really starting to see a couple of inches of snow pile up. Again, not this year for October, but we do average this month about 2.5 inches. So when you keep looking beyond that, the big winter outlook from the Climate Prediction Center is favoring us right now to have above normal precip because we're coming into this classic pattern of a La Nina. And so when you look at the country, drier conditions along the deep south, and then wetter, especially in Montana too, for skiers. But the temperatures also matter, of course. And so we're favored to see below normal temperatures as well. Just a little bit. I mean, we're not looking at astronomical amounts, and you could still take this, and please do, with a grain of salt, because that's just a big climatological forecast. It's climate it's based out of. It's not an actual forecast here just a couple of days out, which is better accuracy. But the typical La Nina pattern has that dip in the jet stream because of a Pacific high pressure system. And so that's going to build in the cooler temperatures as well as that wetter pattern. Last year, to put it in perspective, had that cooler pattern as well, and we only got 25 inches of snow, give or take. So just to talk more about the forecast now instead of the climate, we do have temperatures inching up because of a warmer pattern coming our way. Next week, definitely a little cooler, and it's the change of seasons. So just to keep building upon that, today's high, 57 degrees, sunshine, no winds. We go into our Thursday, we're pushing 60 degrees. Ridge keeps building. Then we go into our Friday, mid-60s. I think we could keep getting warmer as we go into our Saturday pattern, maybe 70 somewhere. Let's keep going into Sunday, though, because by Sunday we have a low pressure building in Montana. That's going to ease into our region as we go into our Monday. So that's our big weather maker that we have in our forecast. It might look like a lot of rain, but it's really not going to be. So we're essentially dry the next 5 days. But then as soon as we start going into Sunday evening, we start to build in that wetter pattern. And right behind it features the cool pattern. So maybe along in the east of Highway 83, you're looking at a couple hundredths of an inch to a tenth. Beyond that, I-29, maybe half an inch. And then you can see the drop in temperatures too, Sarah, from Sunday and into Tuesday from those 60s to the 50s.
Well, we'll enjoy it while it's around.
Oh, beautiful weekend and beautiful next couple of days.
Thanks, Heidi.